Serge was a very good athlete, very agile and big and strong.
Serge Savard's journey through the NHL is nothing short of legendary. From his debut with the Montreal Canadiens to his pivotal role in multiple Stanley Cup victories, Savard's career is a tapestry of triumphs, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Let's dive into the highs of his illustrious career and explore what made him a cornerstone of hockey history. Before we descend down onto this, be sure to like and subscribe to us for more content on NHL icons. Serge Savard's life and career are a fascinating blend of triumph and controversy. While he is celebrated as one of the greatest defensemen in NHL history, his journey has not been without its dark moments. Let's delve into the controversies that have marked his career, particularly focusing on the assault incident that left a significant impact on his legacy. When you think of Serge Savard, you might picture the celebrated defenseman hoisting the Stanley Cup or being inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Yet behind that iconic image lies a troubling chapter that unfolded in 2000. Savard was involved in a serious incident where he was charged with assault following an altercation with his then-wife. This event shocked many fans who had long admired him for his contributions to hockey. It raised questions about the personal lives of athletes and the pressures they face off the ice. The details surrounding the incident were alarming. Reports indicated that Savard had been drinking when he got into a heated argument with his wife, which escalated to physical confrontation. The ensuing fallout was swift. Savard faced legal repercussions, and his reputation took a hit. For someone who had spent years building a legacy as a gentleman on and off the ice, this was a devastating blow. Fans and commentators alike were left grappling with how to reconcile their admiration for his on-ice achievements with this troubling behavior. The public reaction was mixed. Some fans expressed disappointment, feeling betrayed by someone they had viewed as a role model. Others were more sympathetic, recognizing that personal struggles can affect even the most successful individuals. The incident sparked discussions about mental health and the pressures athletes endure, often hidden from public view. Savard later expressed regret over his actions, acknowledging that he needed to take responsibility for what had happened. This wasn't the only controversy that surrounded Savard during his career. As he transitioned from player to general manager of the Montreal Canadiens, he faced criticism for some of his decisions that alienated former stars like Guy Lafleur. The tension between Lafleur and Savard became a hot topic among fans and analysts alike. Lafleur, an iconic figure in Canadiens history, felt sidelined by Savard's management approach, leading to a bitter exit from the team. Lafleur's departure was emblematic of a larger issue within the organization at the time, an unwillingness to adapt to changing dynamics in player management and team strategy. Many believe that Savard's rigid approach contributed to this discord, leading to questions about whether he could effectively manage talent while maintaining team harmony. This controversy highlighted how difficult it can be for former players turned executives to navigate relationships with their peers. As if these controversies weren't enough, Savard also faced scrutiny during his time as general manager regarding player acquisitions and trades. Some decisions were met with skepticism from fans who felt he was losing touch with what made the Canadiens great in the first place. Critics pointed out that while he had been part of championship teams as a player, translating that success into management proved challenging. This disconnect led to debates about whether Savard was truly equipped for leadership roles beyond just playing. While these controversies painted a complex picture of Savard's career, it's crucial to remember that he also sought redemption and growth following these incidents. After the assault charge, he took steps towards rehabilitation and personal improvement. He became an advocate for mental health awareness among athletes, sharing his story in hopes of helping others who might be struggling silently. In interviews post-controversy, Savard often reflected on how these experiences shaped him as a person and professional. He spoke candidly about learning from mistakes and emphasized the importance of accountability, both personally and within sports culture at large. His journey serves as a reminder that even those we idolize can face significant challenges and make mistakes. The narrative surrounding Serge Savard is not solely defined by his controversies. It also includes moments of reflection and growth that resonate deeply with many fans today. His willingness to confront his past mistakes has allowed him to connect with audiences on a more personal level than ever before. People appreciate authenticity in sports figures, especially when they acknowledge their flaws and work towards betterment. As we look back on Serge Savard's career, it's clear that while controversies may have marred parts of his legacy, they also provided opportunities for dialogue about important issues like mental health, accountability, and personal growth in sports culture. His story reminds us all that greatness isn't just about victories on the ice. It's also about how we handle adversity off it. Imagine stepping onto the ice for the first time in the NHL at just 20 years old. That was the reality for Serge Savard when he made his debut with the Montreal Canadiens in January 1967. The excitement was palpable as he joined a team that was already a powerhouse in the league. His rookie season was a whirlwind, but it set the stage for what would become an extraordinary career. In just his second full season, Savard made headlines by becoming the first defenseman to win the Conn Smythe Trophy as the playoffs' most valuable player in 1969. This accolade was not just a personal triumph, it was a signal that he was a force to be reckoned with on the ice. What followed was a golden era for both Savard and the Canadiens. Over his 14 seasons with Montreal, he played an integral role in securing 8 Stanley Cups, a record that speaks volumes about his contributions to the team. Each championship brought its own unique story, but one of the most memorable came during the 1976-77 season when Savard and his teammates demonstrated sheer dominance. The Canadiens were nearly unstoppable, and Savard's defensive prowess was crucial in leading them to victory. He wasn't just playing defense, he was orchestrating plays that turned defense into offense, showcasing his incredible hockey IQ and vision. The thrill of victory wasn't without its challenges. Savard faced significant adversity during his career, particularly due to injuries that could have sidelined lesser players. A devastating leg injury in 1970 broke his leg in 5 places, requiring multiple surgeries and a long recovery period. Yet he returned to the ice with determination and resilience, proving that he was not only skilled, but also incredibly dedicated to the game he loved. His perseverance earned him the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy in 1979, awarded to the player who best exemplifies perseverance and dedication to hockey. The 1972 Summit Series against the Soviet Union marked another high point for Savard. Although initially overlooked for selection due to his injury struggles, he earned a spot on Team Canada thanks to a recommendation from his former teammate John Ferguson. The series was historic, pitting Canada's best against an emerging powerhouse from Russia. Despite facing injuries during the series, Savard's presence on the ice contributed to Canada's hard-fought victory, solidifying his reputation as a clutch player when it mattered most. As Savard continued to excel on the ice, he became known as Le Sénateur, reflecting both his calm demeanor and leadership qualities. He wasn't just another player, he was a respected figure among teammates and opponents alike. His ability to remain composed under pressure made him an invaluable asset during intense playoff runs. The Canadiens' dynasty during this period is often attributed to their formidable defensive trio, Savard, Guy Lapointe, and Larry Robinson, collectively known as the Big Three. Together, they formed an impenetrable wall that frustrated opposing teams throughout their championship runs. In 1979, after leading Montreal through another successful season and capturing yet another Stanley Cup, Savard took on more responsibility by becoming team captain. This role suited him perfectly. He led by example both on and off the ice. His leadership was instrumental in fostering team cohesion during challenging times. The Canadiens' victory in 1979 marked not only another championship, but also a poignant moment, as it would be one of Savard's last seasons with such an elite squad. After hanging up his skates in 1983 following 2 seasons with the Winnipeg Jets, Savard transitioned into management, a role where he would continue to shape hockey history. Returning to Montreal as general manager, he helped guide the team to 2 more Stanley Cup victories in 1986 and 1993. His keen understanding of player dynamics and strategic acumen allowed him to build competitive teams even after his playing days were over. Yet even this chapter had its challenges. In 1995, after a disappointing start to the season, Savard faced a harsh reality when he was let go from his managerial position, a tough pill for someone who had dedicated so much of his life to one franchise. However, this setback didn't tarnish his legacy. Instead, it highlighted his commitment to excellence and willingness to face adversity head-on. Serge Savard's contributions to hockey extend beyond just statistics or trophies. His influence is felt throughout the sport today. Inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1986 and having his jersey retired by the Canadiens in 2006, Savard's legacy is firmly cemented within hockey lore. He remains a symbol of perseverance and dedication, a true ambassador for the game. Be sure to like and subscribe to us for more content on NHL icons. Click this video for more.